welcome to the channel. I'm Amanda and today we are here with a studio tour. Well, it's not really a studio because my current setup is in two different rooms as I have moved into a two-bedroom house. So I no longer have a third bedroom to use as my art studio space, but I have a pretty good area to do my work, and I have upgraded my situation in the past couple of months, so I wanted to share it with you because I'm super excited that I've managed to get all this stuff, and it's all because of you guys, so I wanted to share it with you. So we're going to go around the space and I'm going to show you what I have and where I have it and why, I guess. So let's get started. So as you can see from a distance, this is the desk that I was just sitting at, and I have it pulled out from the wall. So I used to have a desk along this wall and then along this wall and then my dining table attached to that, so I had three desks in here, but it was getting a little bit crowded because we have a huge corner couch, so I decided to move my computer setup into the bedroom, and I'll show you that in a bit. But this is where I do all of my filming and my art space. I haven't actually filmed a video with these new lights and this space yet because I have been on a break on holiday. It might not have seemed like it to you because I pre-recorded a lot of videos before my son went on holiday from school, but I have been on holiday, so I just have a few things on there, including a pot of pencils, 2 jars for watercolours, and a charger for batteries and a sketchbook, and also my little mini tripod that I use to film my vlog style videos. I also have my iPad charger connected below, and there's a cable that's leading up to it, you can see it there, that I plug in my iPad when I want to use references and stuff like that. These are the lights that I have. They are new, they're on right now. I just wanted to show you what they were like, but they're pointing up the way just now because I wanted them to not put a harsh light on my face when I was filming. So I have 2 of them and I got them from Amazon. I will link them in the description below. I got them on a lightning deal, so they were half price. I got them for £26 for both of them, and I'm really happy with them. Although I haven't really recorded a video with them yet, I have tested out a video with them, just me doodling in my sketchbook, that I will not show to anybody else. And then over to the side here I have my easel, which is usually facing out towards this way against the umbrella, but I moved it for the sake of this video. So, and then the last thing I have in this area that you can see kind of tucked in the corner there is my bookshelf sort of thing. It's got 4 cubby holes and I have 4 little boxes in there to hold my everyday supplies that I use to make art. I have a few bits and pieces on top of there, and I'm going to move the camera closer so that you guys can see that. I put the light back and turned it off so that you don't have the glare, but I have my picture of my watercolour Jammy Dodgers here. I also have a fake plant, another fake plant, and another fake plant, and a drawer thing full of sharpeners and rubbers and small items like that. My son's sunglasses are there, and I also have a donut painting that I did and framed as well. And then behind that I have the plant pot that my orchid was in. My orchid unfortunately died, so I took it out and kept the plant. I will probably put a real plant in there at some point when I'm a little bit more confident about how I can take care of plants. And then I have a candle there as well. I'm not going to show you what's in the drawers, they're jumbled, it's just watercolour supplies and things, and you've already seen all of that stuff, and I'll point you to my sort of like art supply collection that I show you. It's basically not changed. So now we're going to go into the bedroom and I'm going to show you my computer setup and my art supplies that are in my cupboard. This is my cupboard. Sorry about the lighting, it's a little bit dull. I could bring one of my umbrella lights through, but I have decided not to do that. So at the top I have a bunch of sketchbooks along here, sketchbooks and colour books that I do not use anymore. I really want to get back into colour books, but I just don't think that I have the time to do that unless I'm making a video, and I don't really like making those videos anymore. On the second shelf down here I have some PVA glue, some sketchbooks, some actual real books like reading books, and then I have a bunch of sketchbooks, and my art is all in there. If you come down onto this shelf I have my 2 pencil cases here where I have coloured pencils in. I also have my Derwent coloured pencil case here, then a tub of gesso, then I have some pastel colours and some other coloured pencils, and then acrylics. In this box here I have an array of washi tapes and things for book binding. Then above that I have my acrylic palette. Then I have a tray that's actually, well, I'm pointing completely wrong because I'm not looking at the camera. I have a tray here, the white thing is a tray full of miscellaneous pens and stuff. Then on top of that I have my sticker paper, which I actually need to buy a different kind because that kind is rubbish. The backing doesn't peel off very well. If you have suggestions for that, then please let me know. Then above that I have my Canon luster paper, which I am using to print photographic prints on. I will tell you more about that in the future. Above that there's a roll of tissue paper, kitchen roll. The word escaped me then, but yeah, there's a kitchen roll there for when I do watercolour paintings and I need something to dab my brushes on. Then if I angle my camera really shoddily down here, I have a sketchbook. Is that a sketchbook? Yeah, that's an Arteza sketchbook, and then I have some notebooks and some other art books there. Literally only 2 art books I own. I really want to own more, but they are expensive, so I've got a lot on my Amazon wishlist just waiting ready for me to purchase at some point. Then I have all my old brushes that I don't use very often, along with some other pens and stuff. I have my 2 jars for my acrylic paint-ins for water, and I also have some more gesso and some matte medium. Then behind that, in that little tub there, is the tub that I used to use for my watercolour water tub, but now it just holds old watercolours and gouache that I don't use, or spare tubes of watercolour and gouache that I already have another tube of. Then here I have a box full of all my watercolour palettes, and it's just watercolour palettes that you've seen on my channel before. I have the Pastel Dreams, my Winsor Newton Cotman set, which, oops, I cleaned off, ready to be given to somebody else. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I don't want to keep it because I have too much watercolours. And the rest of this watercolour palettes are just miscellaneous random palettes that I've had for years. Then right at the very bottom is in disarray right now, but I'm actually really happy with this. I have my box of, these 2 boxes are full of envelopes and biodegradable cell bags for orders, because I'm planning to launch my Etsy really soon, so keep your eye out for that. I'll probably put a community post up telling you when I've launched that, or a video explaining. But yeah, and then underneath that box I have another box of markers that I meant to send to Tor about 40 years ago, so there you go, Tor, they're there if you still want them, tell me. In fact, I'll message you about that soon. And then on this side I just have things that I use for getting prints ready or supplies ready. So I have a paper cutter, I have a guillotine under there, but it's like a A6 one, it's really tiny. I have 2 rulers, just random papers and stuff. I have like cardstock and printer paper and all that sort of paper there. I also have photo paper under there, and I have a few art prints that I really want to put up on the wall behind my desk chair for something else to look at while people are looking at my face rather than just a blank wall. So here is my desk area, and I'm not going in too much depth with this because I just want to show you how it's set up. It's in my bedroom in the corner. I have my monitor there and a keyboard, and then I have my iPad, I have a couple of notebooks and my bullet journal, my phone, mouse, all that fun stuff. I also have a microphone for recording decent audio when I do speed paint-ins. And then I have my dining chair, or one of my dining chairs here to sit on while I'm through here. Even though I use this area more than I actually do art, I just think that I would rather have a comfy chair to do art with than to do work on, because then it reminds me that I can just take a break. It reminds me to take a break. Then under there, then I have the box for my new computer. It's there and it holds just random junk that I use every day. And then last but certainly not least, I have my Epson XP900. I just recently got this in the last couple of weeks and I'm super excited by it. It is a photo print. It is a photo printer basically, and it prints really good prints. If you want me to do a video on this in the future, a more in-depth video and review, I definitely will, because I have a lot to say about it and it's really exciting. It has 2 trays to feed paper into and it prints on really thick paper. I have tried up to 350 GSM watercolour paper and it works. So that's my printer that I just got because I want to run an Etsy store and a Patreon in the future. So that is that. So I'm basically just going to end this video standing here because I can't be bothered setting up the camera over there again because I have to climb over a couch. But that's my art space. If you have any questions about it or want to see a more in-depth thing about my workspace and my workflow and all that stuff, then please do tell and I will make another video about that. I have built this up over years and years and I can't wait to get into an actual studio space, but again I am really grateful that I have managed to make this space functional and good for me. So there we have it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out any of these other videos then you can. There's 2 playlists here for you to click on, and you can also check out my Etsy shop as well because I will be launching a very exciting thing soon. So if you follow me over there you will get awesome stuff. Okay, bye.